take it easy. When you leave, I swear I can't breathe. Do you really care, baby? Even when you're home, you are my fantasy, my only desire. Usanijoro, bitumana Cynthia, 'cause you make me fall in love, darling, darling. If you touch me one more time, I might lose my mind. Baby, it's too much here. Can we go slowly? 'Cause I can't take it. 'Cause I can't take it. Attention, 'cause you got my affection, baby, baby, and so good the days, taking us step by step on the beat, put your hand in hand.
Hi everyone, welcome to Love, Sex and Money, hosted by yours truly. How was your weekend? How is it? Well, it's just starting. How is your day? It's getting warmer this side. Well, that means less clothes for most of us. But let us know where you're watching from. Today is Girl Talk Saturday. We are, well, it's mostly going to be centered around hygiene. And what's Girl Talk without a special guest? I have a special guest with me. You're yet to meet her. You've seen her before. She's part of the Live Film TV Live Campfire TV team. And without further ado, I'd like to introduce Alex. Alex, you're welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Okay. Well, I mean, most people, our viewers know you definitely. But if there's anything you'd like to say, I mean, anything more you'd like to tell our viewers, please.
Yeah. Hi guys. I know you guys see me all the time and you're like, "Bane Alex Kakora Chiwano," but I thought it was appropriate to come on the show because you know, we've been having the singers all the time, singer all the time, and you know, me and Maureen work for the same studio, we work for the same TV. So like, you know what, let's talk about it. We're in the same age range, so I figured like, yeah, why not? To get into our yet, we'll get it. Let's talk about all these simple things we have wanted to know. So if you guys have anything you want to ask me, I'm an open book. Well, I'll say whatever you guys want me to say. Well, I'll say whatever opinion, whatever I think of, whatever we're going to talk about. This is a topic that I think is really close to my heart, and I think it's close to so many girls who want to know about hygiene, especially if you're like in relationships. So I think
I know. You're very excited about this topic in particular. Like you've been pushing
True.
Here we are. So let's start with, I mean, for girls in a relationship, especially married girls, you're in a relationship, what is expected of you in terms of hygiene? What do you think is expected?
I mean, I think like if we go back a little bit, as a girl, well, you know, there's some things you have to do, some things you have to if you want to get your perfect guy, let's say even if you don't want to get the perfect guy, but you want to feel good about yourself, there's certain things you know kola, you know tandika nabyo. So you yourself, you have to know how your body works, how you like from head to toe how you look. You need to be comfortable with how you look. I know some girls look in the mirror and bagamba. Some ladies out there bagamba nange. Oh, I think I wish my ears were smaller. I wish my nose was smaller. I wish I didn't have like a big forehead. There's so many things you don't like about yourself. But once you get comfortable with who you are, you know how to dress yourself. You know what looks good on you. Like once you know those features, then you get confident to be in the presence of other people and the presence of other men as well. Or better confident, you can stretch yourself, you can do whatever you want and stuff like that. So before we even jump to the relationship, there are certain things as a lady, as a young lady growing up, maturing into a lady, into someone's wife, someone's girlfriend, someone's sister, big sister. There's just certain things you have to start with. So in terms of hygiene, you just need to know that I gotta take care. Ask women to know what finger it's. You need to know yourself. You need to know how you operate. You need to know if I work too hard or if I walk from this madara to those steps over there. Am I going to be so sweaty? Am I the kind of person who has, like, when I wake up in the morning, my face is oily? Am I going to be that kind of person who, I don't know, I look beautiful when I wake up, I look beautiful when I sleep. Like, there's certain things you need to know about yourself before you start before you become someone else.
There's this mentality, nowadays, I mean, doesn't matter. Nze nemanyi munda nyina omutima omulungi. Nafa kukyamunda kyokka. Nyina omutima omulungi. Manyi okusaba, manyi okugaba, manyi neerabira those other things that people pay attention to. Actually, neke nyini ebimuyamba. Ngomuntu yenga it's not even about their partners. So first of all, tutanikira wansi nti bino ebintu bwe tuba tukula waliwo omuwala byakola, omuwala engeri gye bamusomesaamu n'omusajja engeri n'omuvubu kangamba omuvubuka, yes, engeri gye bamusomesaamu, that nowadays parents babi ignoring ignorance. Kasagamba ayiza okunaaba genda onaabe, osobola okwekuuta n'onaaba genda ofulume, like brother gendo onaboveyo. So as parents olowooza bandikoze batya okutandikira wansi wennyini ng'omwana akyali muwala, because waliwo ebintu etwayiga tukyali bato ne tujjanga okimanyi nti banaaba bwe bati, okimanyi waliwo abaana emyaka gyaffe batamanyi kunaaba.
That's true. That's very true. Banji, there are so many women like out there who just do the basics, because I think parents, our generation is so, they fear having those conversations with people, even with their own children. Hopefully your senga will have the time to tell you. And it's something that we should have learned from the parents ourselves. The parents nowadays are not comfortable with having those conversations, especially like the young generation of parents. So by relying on your own technology, you learn on your own. You learn when you get there. You'll learn from social media. They will show you their videos. You can learn from, just watch TV, because they're not comfortable having that conversation. But I think it's really good for girls our age, for ladies our age. We are transitioning, and you're starting in a relationship or just being among your friends. You don't want to be that friend who agamba banangi against na oh my god akasune katukuba. We don't want to be that kind of girl. You want to be that kind of girl when you walk into a room, bagamba what does she use, what lotion does she use? And we have to be, I think as ladies, we know better comfortable with the fact that if you look good, but be willing to help some other lady out there at it's not going to be don't take it in bad stead.
How would you do that without omutunata bintu omulumbye natachola personal omanyi waliwo ebintu ebizibu okwogerako. Let me start with the simple things like breath. Omuntu breath yasinungi omugambi otya without really offending them. How do you package it?
So I think if
it also depends maybe on the relationship.
In the relationship you have on the person. Sometimes it's hard to to someone like that, and you have to tell them, hey, your breath stinks, but what can we do? So being in a nice in a nice way, you can look around. So can ugamba, what are we eating? What is everyone eating? If there's nothing like to eat, if you like, maybe say we're in a group of girls, we are talking, we are laughing, but my friend next to me has maybe bad breath. I'm going to have to first look at the things that we're eating. Are we drinking beer? Are we, drinking wine? Because sometimes they affect you differently. Or maybe you have a cavity and you don't know that. So you're drinking and you're having a great time, but you don't know that's coming off. So what I'm going to do, if I have gum, well and good, I can always say, hey, I can involve anyone in gum, but hey, does anyone want gum? I have extra pieces. Do you guys want? That's one way of solving it. And then you can say, hey, if you're very comfortable with a person you're with, so I'm gamba, hey, I'm sorry, I'm gonna give you a bit of gum, but something is like, did you eat something? It smells. It's a hard topic. It's hard to bring it up in any way. But you are very likely to get stuff. But it's we gotta get comfortable with saying these things. We gotta just be.
My generation of people take offense in the smallest of things.
True.
You know? So no muntu nti muli mu group mulimu omuntu ayina ekizibu tosamu gamba because they'll take offense. Ajagamba haters. Actually, that word haters. Buli akugamba kabera hater buli, you know, ne twesanga nti tutambula n'abantu obo muyizo kwena mu group y'abantu. Four of you look very good, smell good. Waliwo omu ayina ekizibu ne muti omugamba kubanga mujja kuba haters. So again, but to come out relationship, the kind of relationship you have, well, in the case of someone having bad breath, you can offer mint and that kind of thing. Kati, what is the long-term solution? Because what we want to it's not just food. It's a condition, probably cavity, like amanyo galwala or anything like that. Nenga tosobola offering a gum, yes, it's going to help at that time.
That particular time.
Yeah, permanently.
If there's a relationship with you guys, most of the time you're going to be around the same group of women. If this comes up, if you're not going to be able to help in any way, this person might take it wrong, or because this person might be perceived in the wrong way. Take a secret, me take side hey, can I talk to you for a bit? Or muze side, because I think she's gonna have a he or she is gonna have a bruised ego. Yeah, of course. So you can bring them aside. I'm so you apologize ahead of time because you don't know how it's gonna be taken. In case and point, you know what? I'm really, really sorry for saying this, but I wanted to tell you that I think right now, I think you might have eaten something bad because you don't know if they have a condition or not. So you always blame the food. Blame the food first time. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know if you ate something, but it's giving off a bad breath. Is there a way can I give you a mint? Can I offer you a drink, something else to wash it down? Oh my god, I'm serving. Oh, my friends might have been thinking about it. If that is going to be a problem, I think you don't have the confidence to say that from one girl to another or from one person to another. Involve their friends, involve their closest friends. Just go to this person, or meet a side, or hey, can you just talk to them, or offer them this piece of gum, or about this and this and this. Or sometimes if you don't employ friends, you can always buy gifts. Gifts are always a good way of solving a problem. You can always say, again, it's going to come back to relationships. If they are close friends of yours, you can always offer them, I offered you a gift. This is like a small gift of like a perfume set. This is how it's going to happen. Or that's going to help for a short, long term, but it's going to work out for you. If it's not, again, you have to be as close to somebody. Her partner, But
yep,
partner, it's...
What if it's a partner? Because especially the men, or naturally, with their huge egos, by you know, because
but with your partner, I think by that time, but you should be comfortable, you yourself. You have to like who you are. You have to know the kind of person you are. Like me, I'm an amazing person. I'm not saying that to brag, but I think I'm an amazing person. I love myself first and foremost. If I love myself, I'm gonna give myself the nicest things. I'm dressing up. I dress good. I look good. I try to to be the best version of myself. If I'm going to get a partner, I want someone who represents me to get out that this person, but that person is your
Alex's boyfriend.
Yeah. That means you have to look exactly like my representation of you, and I'm going to be your representation of, like vice versa.
Yeah.
So by that time, I need to have. Actually, it's much easier when you're the woman because women know how to take care of situations like this. Okay, now you're going to go and bring your boyfriend. Oh, I don't think this deodorant is not working for you. Let me get another one. Men don't like being presented with a problem and there is no solution. They like this other deodorant wasn't working for you, but I brought you this one. This is much nicer. So trick their brain. You're like, you don't need to offer the problem. You can't just say, also your breath stinks, but why don't you brush? Because now you have given him a task of having to go back and brush again, and then what if it doesn't work out? So you can always say, honey, I brought this new mouthwash. I think we should try it out. So the problem was there. You got the
Like
problem.
when
and
was
then
the last
you
time you
eliminated
visited a dentist? Maybe we should go. Actually, I think it's good when you involve yourself sometimes in conversations.
Conversations.
The
You
way
put yourself-
fulanga nawe, you know,
Ayagala.
achilina, yes. No gamba, maybe it's about time we went. We made those appointments with, you know, with dentists and all that. So katimenja tugende step by step, starting with breath and ways to ensure that you have a clean mouth, it smells good, a clean tongue. Let me first go through the comments that we do have. Once again, you're welcome. This is Love, Sex and Money, hosted by Maureen, and my guest is Alex. So I have some comments here. Hi Kay, hi Alex, thank you. Ending your life. This the smell is called kalalume. 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 That's not right. They should be taught how to shower, breath, chikulu inyo, brushing the tongue. That's Husna Hassan. And I think garlic is healthy.
Garlic is healthy.
Garlic is healthy.
Garlic is healthy, but I think guys we should talk to girls our age and men our age and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Everyone likes garlic. Everyone talks about it. Oh, it's good for long. Tell us what it's good for. Maybe I don't know. I'm not sure. It's good for you.
Blood
But
pressure. Well, so many.
It has so many advantages. But I have a friend. I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna say her name. But she used to take garlic ngamununanga sweet all the time.
Wow.
And there was a time when it became a habit, but with garlic you would smell it a mile away. No gamba gundaja. It's don't get in a habit of, it's not a peppermint where you can take it in your mouth. No kanuna, no, it's not a sweet, so it's going to smell badly on your breath. There are other ways of taking garlic. Cook it in food, or maybe if there's a tonic for it, or there's a drink, or a way you can there's another way for it to get into your body, into your bloodstream, without you having to suck on it like a candy. Because there's nothing that turns you off on any person, even if it's your friend. Or you get a cigarette side design, or you talk and you find something to do on the table, you look around because you don't want to have that close face-to-face relation because of their breath. So garlic is not, I wouldn't advise garlic for anybody to even suck on it, or find other ways of ingesting it. Then you can cook it, you can put it in eggs, you can put it in, find a way of doing it. Just sucking on it is not a good thing. It's never been a good thing, and I don't, I don't think it's a good idea.
Okay, so let's proceed. I have a few items here. That those things we call small that we do ignore. I know these things are not new to you.
And I think there's a list of things.
I decided to be practical this time. I don't want to talk about things and people are like, what's that? What's floss? It's a nice well, well and good. But so
A floss.
Floss, yes. I think to ignoring a nyok flossinga. I used to be one of those people, to be quite honest. Like, I'm too lazy to floss. But there are certain things, baby, what we're into mumanyogo, ga toothbrush agenda biku jam.
Not even a toothbrush, but a toothpick. Toothpicks are very, they're good sometimes when they're a bit younger, but as you grow older, like as 20, 29, 28, you're going to 30s, toothpicks are not that good because you're easily bruised. Or oh my God, you have gotten that meat out. But nowadays you can't take it. As you grow older, teeth they break your skin and they get into those areas with cavities. So toothpicks, as you grow older, they are nice if you're a little bit young and you have that milk teeth, or by those young strong teeth. But as you grow older and your teeth have been wearing thin, they're getting damaged, in the long run, so getting weaker, it's better to use this kind of floss. Yeah,
actually I know someone who is addicted to flossing. Like Luka said, floss mukamwa. Not that it's cool, but I mean it's better than having
toothpicks.
Exactly. So for those of you who don't know floss, this is floss. I believe at least use it.
I don't even think it has. You have to wait until you're sleeping. There are certain things that you should have as a woman.
On you,
as women, you should be. There are certain things you should have on you. Period. In your bag, somewhere in your car, or something like that. A floss is always good to carry around because one, you don't want to be that person who ate something during the day. And you're trying to use your nail. Everyone is watching you. You're trying to use your nail on the side. You're trying to, hide it in some way. And you don't want to be that kind of woman, guy, because someone somewhere is always watching. Always. And in this day and age, when someone can always take a picture of you, you don't want that to be an issue. So floss is always good for there are smaller packs of floss that you can always keep in your bag. And even when you're going out on a date with some guy, you always want to have it in your pouch because men are always men. At the end of the day, when they finish eating, they revert back to their natural instincts. Afukedera omusajja yennyini agamba atula onakwata ku lubuto lwe naye
abatandika n'okwetakula they get so comfortable
after once they finish eating. So you want to be that girl who always offers a guy floss. I'm telling you, it works wonders. Guys always, I'm not just trying out of my career, but even other guys have before. You want to offer it to him. Like, do you want some of this? It's so funny. It's one of those small things that men always like. It makes them in their mind something goes off and go, oh my God, thank God she had it.
Yeah.
So you're that kind of woman who always has something that is nice, so it's a relief to have it. So that's good. So don't forget, floss is one of the things. Put it in your pocket, put it in your bag, put it in your car. It doesn't have to be in your purse. Kwanga women carry small things, but it can always be, on you somewhere.
Yeah.
I think that's a good thing to know.
Okay, and then we have mouthwash. I know some of these things. Like all about these things to be money to be woolly over and over again, but it's quite different to hear about something and to actually talk about it. So this is mouthwash. How often do you think one should use mouthwash?
So mouthwash is always a good thing. It's a good idea. Always good to have it. Mouthwash is. Again, there's in your purse there should always be some certain things. You don't have to carry the whole gallon of mouthwash like this one, right? But you can have there's some peppermint sprays that not peppermint but breath sprays that you can always have, which is like another form of peppermint. So in the morning, wash gundi should always be there. Gundi in the what's it called again? Because I'm trying to tell you so many things.
Listerine. But I mean, there's so many brands. It's just that this is my favorite, my personal favorite.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I use this. But I mean, there's so many other brands.
Me as a young lady, and if I'm going to be as honest as possible. It's one of those things I always encourage. You should always have this on you. The small version of it is maybe a breath spray. Because you're meeting so many people, women again, meeting and so many people. You're going to talk to your boss. You're going to meet someone at church. You're going to meet possibly an ex. You're going to meet so many people during the day. You always want to be that kind of lady that you leave that kind of impression. So, you always have to have a small breath, either like a sweet like a breath mint, or you have like a small spray for your breath. In the morning, when you brush your teeth, guys, brush everywhere, brush up and down. Your tongue keeps so much bacteria. You see, whenever you brush your teeth and your tongue always stays a little white. Under your tongue, like brush everywhere. Like you cannot brush longer. There is no set time for you brushing. I mean, go as much as you can, and then when you finish, a small pour of this mouthwash. I know it's bitter for you, some guys, or people who have like wounds in their mouth, but try it out.
No, this one is the mild one. Actually, this is mild.
There's even the baby one that the babies usually use, so they give to young.
Well, we're getting a jiri to check no longer today jiri.
No, deodorant spread. No, but use it in the morning. Use it every single time you brush, and then encourage your partner. Sometimes I know conversations are hard to have when you like have a guy around. You think he's gonna be doing those things, but he's the one person who's allergic to mouthwash. Find a way of doing it, What you always have to do, what I do personally, this is what I do. My bathroom has a small, it's like a decanter. It's like one of those bottles that have, but not. So you have two glasses, like they're short glasses, but they're very small. So you put them up in you always, when you get in the bathroom, you put toothpaste on his toothbrush and you put on yours. And then you always pour like a small pour for them. In that you're giving them the idea that you need to use it. I've already poured it, you cannot pour it down. So he cannot say no. So by the time, seriously. don't stop complaining that your man has bad breath when you could have done something to prevent it. Again, men are not that kind of people. They don't want problems.
By name put two.
By name put two, so you always offer him a
and that big egos like bulijjo gwabimpa nenga kakozesa negwa katadde wagamba sijja bikozesaayo
obugamba sente twazononya we used a lot of money. You use every tactic in the book. Like if he says I can't take it, no, you tell him, hey, it costs money, let's use it while we can. Other people suffering, bring that excuse. It always works. It always works.
Alex, you never run out of excuses.
No, but mouthwash is a big deal. If your man is that sort of man who's gonna take time, gonna brushing like that, and you have that bad breath, you find a way of doing it. Mouthwash is an easy way. Again, he has a cavity, or maybe something is wrong in his mouth and you don't know.
It's not even just about bad breath. When we talk about these things, tetuli mugamba already ngo ine kizibu. You can even prevent it, like or it's part of you. It's part of the routine.
Yeah.
Your morning routine.
It's
supposed to be
yeah.
Part of your morning routine. So ina kuberanga Alex yakwadde ka chewing gum no gamba ekikaze ekyo nga kyampadde TikTok. Nogera n'ogula, you know. So it's supposed to be part of you,
you make it a routine, and once you get it to use, if you guys have partners out, once you make it a routine, like every single day, chukora, even when there is no mouthwash, again, did you buy mouthwash? Yeah. Because he's so used to doing it.
Someone has said they could use salty water.
Salty water, salty water. That is, don't use, when you're using the salt with the salt, don't use cold water, you people. No one ever wants to brush with their, when you see how you go in the shower and it's cold water and then you run away. It's the same thing with your teeth. Your teeth get that pain, instant shock to the system. So you are like, I'm never going to do it again because, chinyoganya, I'm never going to use it again. So when you're using it, get a little water, a little like, it's a little bit boiled, and then you can have him brush. Again, once you present it to him, no, we don't have mouthwash, but it's here. And I'm using it, so you use it. They learn by example. You use it. Yeah. There's no way for him to wiggle out of saying no and stuff like that. So mouthwash, guys, if you don't have mouthwash on you, if you can buy that small compact one that fit in your purse, in your wallet, or you can buy yourself some breath spray. More power to you.
Okay, but I know there are guys out there now. Imagine who have this imagination of kissing you or showing the smell you ditute. Now, before I mean, tandisa wagulu ngena zikirira ngena, you know, kasoke sigaleko wagulu awo. We have these weaves. Tusibe enviri neziberamu emyezi ena nezisoka neziwunya. Nolya n'omuntu piro yona n'ogita n'ogiteka wali.
Oh yeah.
You know? How long do you recommend someone, like a woman, should keep a weave on their heads?
Guys, because I always, if I don't wear, if you guys don't see me having the hair, you see me having the what? You see me having a weave or a wig on. So this is what I usually recommend most of the time. If you, again, women, let's just be clear. Wig, there's a certain time you can wear a wig. If you wear wigs like me, right? Ngoyambala wig. A wig here every week. Banga every week or jozo. You take a conditioner, you take a conditioner, you get the hair conditioner, you put it in warm water, slightly warm water, and you just pass it through. And you get a nice smelling conditioner that's really healthy for the hair, and you pass it through and you let it air dry. Now that conditioner is always, you know how conditioner smells really nice? Get the nice ones that last long, so you can always wear it every single time. And when you get sprays, don't just get like a spray that is going to smell really bad or whatever. Get a nice spray too.
A wig. Let's say once was cornrows, because I know sitakosa wigs never siba cornrows once then no jambala. There's a wig ne enviri zidugala. You know? Ngazina ne mmere waliwo abantu abayina emmere mu nviri.
If you're that kind of woman,
no so emmere negwa wali like no kutama emmere negwa
no kalakta ko boti bako gondi
ngemmere kugudde wano mu kifuba.
I know sometimes women are not okay with these things, but you can always get a towel, like a nice warm towel, and you can put like some nice again, use either air conditioner or shampoo, pass it through or and that you use like a towel, and then just pass it through your hair. Because sometimes you're not supposed to wash your hair for so many times. The more you wash it, the more is wunya. But you can always pass it through the lines that you have. Lines, so you can get like a warm towel and you pass it through. Just no longer circle the tips where you someone can see and someone can gundi you and touch you and see that they're just simple tricks that get you on. And then guys, women, if you are hoping to be someone's wife or hoping to be, salon is your best friend. I know it costs, it's if you don't want to go to salon, YouTube is like the best solution for everybody. You
can always do your own hair, like wash your own hair.
Wash your own hair. Learn these things. There's no excuse for you not to learn something. You want to look good. There are tricks to the trade. And even if you don't go to the salon center, genda ku YouTube. It's free internet. You can buy your MBs, buy free. You know, if you're in America like me or like us, you can always Google these things and find out. But there is no excuse for you to have hair like that when there is free water in America or there's water everywhere.
What do you think should be the longest one should keep a weave? I can't talk about wigs. Now I'm talking about someone who wears weaves, the sewings.
The sewings, since I'm not a big...
I've been to salons, my dear, you have to run.
Because I'm not such a big person on weaves, that it's just called, I can't even tell them. But 2 weeks is a big time. Because
2 weeks is short. Maybe 6 weeks.
6 weeks. That's a full month and a half.
Yes.
In between, I think the salons make a good way of cleaning your head. There should be a way of cleaning your head. I'm not really a fan of weaves, and I don't know how they operate. So I can't really tell you more. All I know is that this hair, you can always wash it sometime. You get conditioner and you wash it. Again, if you can't wash your head, you don't want your hair to come out, get that towel. If you have a towel, you can always use that. So it's a way of using, and you can always use that dry shampoo that you just put in your hair, with your hands. That always does the trick. There's no reason for you to go to your man or go to your women or friends and everyone and you have that kind of hair. Like you set them of like you make them feel some type of voice, and you should always be that kind of lady who everyone wants to be like you.
I'm sure you've heard of
I've heard
such excuses. Now in your mutwe you get my point? So I think as women it's up to us to look out for ourselves, like your hygiene, your responsibility. That's what I think. You should not let someone else dictate how clean or unclean you should be, because at the same time yakugeya, you know.
That's true. Banga, it should always be about self-love before you offer something else. Like you should always love to be the best version of yourself. It's self-love. If you want to look good, smell good, like you can't wait for somebody else to tell you gundi video tugena zikola gundi ate oyo mwezi gutusi tuchusa kumviri. Like women who love themselves, they love taking care of them. They like having nice clothes. They like looking good. They like changing their hair a bit. Like it's always love the person who you are. You don't ever consider yourself ugly. Might be a perception to some most, but you're beautiful to someone else. And if you start thinking that way, you start changing. You start doing things, wearing things that match you, that make you look good, that compliment the way you do everything, the way you walk, the way you talk. Even your confidence goes through. So once you start liking yourself, you start looking for things that look nice on you. You start looking for good things on your body. You can say, my legs are good. I may not be pretty, but my legs are good. So you start wearing skirts that a little bit, so that your leg power can go through.
Hello?
No, you see this. I don't have a lot, but maybe you don't have a nice face, but your body is something that, in that when you walk through the room, no one will remember how you look like, but they remember how your body made them. Like you would be that sense of envy. Like find a reason find something you like about you and work with that. Once you work with that and you can move mountains.
Business
this is my passport, this is my visa. It gets me everywhere,
Target the kunaba, but we didn't really give the real picture. I wish I'd brought one of those mannequins. Let's saso with the jifuna, but there are so many girls in our age group that don't know that have no idea how to shower, like how to have a proper shower, that is it. Obanga little one we try to kawano empeo wabazungu tebanaba. I mean, they make it seem like it's okay
to skip a bath.
Exactly. They make it seem like it's okay. Omuchala nabi, first of all, emirundi emeka.
Let's be realistic, women. Guys, one and foremost, you're not going to be around a bathroom for the whole day. You're going to shower. always shower in the morning. First and foremost, I don't care whether you did what or whether you showered the night before. So those things stopped in dorm. When we were in school and you showered the night before, so you're just going to wear your uniform in the morning. Those things stopped in school. Every morning when you get up, even when you showered the night before, or you showered before you went to bed, shower in the morning. Very, very important. Just have a small routine. Have 2 routines. There's a shower and then there's a bath. A bath is when you soak yourself in there in the bathtub for a long time. You're taking your sweet time. You have thoughts to think over, so you can soak your whole body in water and just lay there. That's a bath. But then you should also have 2 types of showers. There's the 5-minute, oh, I'm late, I need to shower faster, and then go. And then there's a shower where I woke up in time. I have to do like simple everything and that kind of shower. Wake up in the morning. Give yourself ample time. Get all your priorities. You know what? I need to brush my teeth. I need to, floss. I need to do all this. I need to have mouthwash. I need to have 2 types of soaps. Women, don't just use one type of. I need this to women to make sense to every girl out there. You have soap for your whole body. You have soap for your hair, maybe a shampoo or conditioner, and then you always have soap for your lady friends, for your coochie area, for your flower, for your lady flower. So you never use that. The same soap you use to shower should never be used for any other place except on top of your body. It should never go anywhere. So shower in the morning, shower when you get in the evening. You always have to shower. When you come back from work, before you go to bed, you have to shower. I know women hustle a lot these days. I can't even lift my finger. Or maybe let me use a wipe. Those things don't work. Give yourself, even if it's a quick 2-minute shower the way you're supposed. That consent from the shoe.
I cannot emphasize this enough. Ladies, wash under your breasts. Please, wash under your breasts. Please, wash under your breasts.
Because it's the one that keeps it's the one that keeps the whole smell. It's the one that will always, if you're drenched up in perfume, someone just needs to smell 2 places. If they smell your boob right here, and then they smell the other part of your neck back here, that's the real you. You cannot hide that ever. And then when you sweat, your armpits will always give up your actual scent. That's how you naturally smell. So by the time you sweat, every single time, that under your boob area is where all that sweat goes. And people ignore it because that's it. And they're good to go. But shower, ladies, shower. If you're like a stay-at-home mom, 2 times a day or 3 times a day if you are really luxurious and you have water to waste. But it's 2 times every morning, in the evening, and at night time. Please always shower before you go to bed. I cannot emphasize that enough. Even if you're in a chipaka, so you're in a shift where you cannot do anything, you cannot find a way to make it work, because it's really, really important.
And after sex,
again, I cannot emphasize.
By the way, speaking of showering, there's my dad used to be, he was always bold with me, you know. Unfortunately, he tried to be my dad for some reason. Abachala baina part jeba ignoring, and make no mistake, it's not the obvious part. Baina part jeba ignoring. Actually, when nagamenting on topic, I had like 2 people in my inbox emphasizing that bit, like please and please don't forget to talk about this. But, I'm like, fine, I can't.
It's something that's important.
Bachi fulango limba jendi. Obanko se kigambo kikuma basinga tebaliwe basobola okyogera. But in between your booty, that is the best way I can put it. In between your booty, please. Like simanyi lwaki bakuba bayi oba kiche kiba kyangu wasimanyi.
Because no one is going to go there. There are some areas where everyone feels safe that no one is ever going to go there. No one is ever going to take that journey and one will watch. Yeah. So everyone just ignores. Just like I think Hussein has just said something really, really nice. No, always clean your ears, because women, we ignore those things. But ears are so sensitive, and they're the one things that people always look at. Whenever someone, me mainly actually, I'm very, very into ears. Basically, because women do this mostly. Women put a lot of makeup on. Whenever you put makeup on, you always forget that you put makeup on your ears. Bongo way agala your face to blend in with your neck and everything. So everyone always forgets that the ears get that kind of makeup when it goes on. And you know, if we're being honest, whenever you're like with your man friend or your husband or they're always going to be like, you know, a little lovey-dovey in your ear and everything. So you don't want that man to go there. All of you, have you had, oh my God, the ears are so sexy. When they bite you feel like, oh, your whole body. Those things they are true. But you don't want someone to visit there and then find like you have people who are renting and stuff like that.
The men with serious fetishes when it comes to ears.
Yeah, baby, oh my God, I love you. Oh, it's everything to me. Because wabagenda kutu. And everything. So the moment you shower your face, go with a washcloth like this, or the whole ear, the inside of it, clean it. Clean it. When you have your foundation, your wipes should always go in your ears every single time because that makeup stays on there. And you know how you see like or you don't want people to see that. I fear a man looking at my ear and about that kind of wax. Yeah. I fear it so much in my life. In that we're never, that's the first thing I always go into. And it shouldn't be only women. Guys, if you're out there, if you're watching this, Bambi, please take a time to take those cupids and just clean your ears real nice. And don't washcloth. Okay, and
it doesn't even have to be deep because doctors say you can't use those, what are they called?
The Q-tips,
the earbuds, yeah. You can't choose them because also but you can always, the most important bit is the pinna. Yeah, as long as you clean your pinna clean, you know, wipe it clean. I think begin
yeah,
no be cleaning.
And if you're really the kind of person who has money, you can always go for an ear cleaning. These things are not rocket science. All the doctors standard, they all know how to do a simple ear cleaning. They'll get a syringe, that part of the syringe, not the one that needle where the needle is, but they get that syringe with water and then you just start spraying in there. So all that wax will come out. Or you can always be, you know, if you're home and you are that kind of person of do it yourself, you can always just put water, let it sink in for a little bit, and then you take it out. So it cleans itself. No man, you're cleaning at least a little bit. If you're getting ear action and you're one of those women who has guys who have, you know, they're always like venturing in your ear, please make sure it's cleaned. Always even to be empty. I don't like a guy saying, oh my God, I am very. So I always prepare ahead of time.
I think you're into ear action.
I always prepare ahead of time.
But njagala tukomeo awantu awo lwaki nesibi lwaki nkomao well, most of my friends are guys and bakubulira nti, you know, during when they're having sex and then nebadda mu
doggy style.
Thank you. There's always someone to help me out. Nebadda mu doggy style now flipping and that place is crusty as hell. You know, wachafu wazibu guana wali ogamba yetaga wali wokka. Ochegera nasenyeza na wali wetaga watukula. He flips you around and it's crusty. So I cannot emphasize this enough. Do not ignore that part. Do not bully. I mean, I've done babysitting before and kabeba na batobu ngamba naza baba tusokutegera. Nesi ba wantu wao kubanga awantu wao waswaza, please simanyi obancho ge mulimi ki waswaza, and you'll never know how embarrassing it is until you do sleep with someone, he flips you over and he has to hold his nose or wear some sort of mask to finish up.
So it's impossible. So what I usually tell people, if someone ever has that, no one ever comes to me about it, but I always make sure and she will get a ngamagundi. Whenever you go to the bathroom, whenever you go to pee, this is men and women alike. Men and women alike. There are two things you should do. One, always, whenever you pee or whenever you go for number two, whenever you go to the sink, if you have that standard toilet paper, well and good. But if you have wipes, well and good. If you're in the comfort of your home, have a little cloth. Choma, you know that one is for every other business, right? Get it wet, get it nice and wet and everything, and make sure you always clean yourself, because you're finding yourself that every single time you go to the bathroom, and for you, once you finish, you dry yourself, you put on your underwear, you go. That's not nice. You always just go, use the toilet paper for what it's supposed to do, and then get a washcloth and wipe yourself all the way through. Wenazeo katono, wenazeko olongos, and don't just wipe at the front, go for all the way to the back. Because again, every single time you sweat, all that sweat wraps up in one place. Every single time, this is the thing. This is why it makes the smell so much. Lotion, nebizigo. Abantu bera nti besiga ebizigo bwesiga ebizigo yesiga naye kola kinakola buli kimu kati ebizigo ebisigala it's the vaseline and the lotion you use that stays right there, and then add on the sweat so nebitulao and it just ferments and builds up. Same thing with when you're putting on lotion for your thighs, and then you know where the underwear part goes between your thighs, because you're always rubbing them. That's the lotion. Ogena sanga, every single time you wipe off, you have like a dark skin. No gamba no, all my whole skin is not dirty, but when I put in the middle here, you get a darkness. That's the lotion that just had a chance to crust over and wait. So every single time you go to the bathroom, naza ako na amazi. That one will, and then whenever you go for a full shower, you go and get everything. Give yourself like a full car wash version of cleanup. It's
front to back.
Front to back, and then
I can be more clear.
It should always be front to back, never back to front.
Yeah,
because that's where diseases come from.
Front to back. Speaking of what, speaking of the flour, I do have something here. It's called Vagisil. I think the people who are familiar with it, I don't know if my producer can zoom in and there. It's Vagisil pH balance daily intimate wash. I know we've been told before, we've been told by gynecologists. There.
I can zoom in and find it.
Yeah. Okay, so Alex, I've read blogs, and I've also heard from a couple of gynecologists that you shouldn't use anything to wash your lady parts. But we do have that time of the month, the time after your period. Yeah, when you need to wash out, not wash out, wash up. You know, wash up the whole blood, the odor of the blood and the residue that comes with, you know, the discharge is not yet clear. Things like that. Yeah. I think women need to know about that, because all our time, because it's a sabon. I want to be very clear.
No. I think people get it wrong. Vagisil is safe. It's how you use the Vagisil, or how you use. It doesn't have to be Vagisil because Vagisil is a brand, but it could be a douche. A douche is different from this one.
Yeah.
Well, the way you use it is the way that
this is for the outer.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this one, whenever you're cleaning yourself, if you're like maybe period or you're after sex or anything like that, it's outer. It's the one going to clean everything on what you can see, what you can touch. Yes. It's not supposed to be no quarter tube, because once again, our coochie friend is self-cleaning to yerongosa. So everything that is nasty and it's not supposed to be there, you always find it at the bottom. Yes. So you're not going to throw it up there and tell them, oh, take. Actually, you know how you squeeze it like ketchup box, like no ketchup, no go. That's on how it should be. It should be you take a little bit, put it on a sponge, and get some water and just wash nicely, not roughly, like you're not scratching off skin, but comfortably. Be like it will get everywhere. You don't pump it up there and all and okay, we need to clean ourselves. My God, I went for round 3. Now I need to like make sure everything is clean. No, but what you could do, you can always get, if you have those type of showers that have that nose that sprays water up, like it can, like in a single floor, you can always install it a little bit, not making other water go up there, just places you can't reach. Yeah. So you can always have that water go there. It doesn't have to, it cannot be hot because you'll burn yourself. Trust me, we learned that the hard way. But it can be mildly.
Actually, it's supposed to be cold.
And just cold like water, something that's not going to make you overreact. It can't be like too cold or too warm. So you can clean yourself that way. You can get douches. Douches are really nice if you're like, if you're a lady who has, come out of your period of like, maybe you had sex and you just want to make sure you're clean. Douches are nice for every other, at the end of the month or like when you're doing that. Ofunaka douche bulungi, because a douche has like a little, what do they call, like a small linear tube, tube that you just put up yourself, like you insert it inside your lady friend, your vajayjay, your areas, your lady flower. and you can spray all that water, and it's like saline water, so it cleans you up real good. If you guys don't have Vagisil, make sure you get a douche. There's a douche for everything. It goes on straight neka suction kobotekayo munda, then no mazago. That's like the best way to clean, and then you let it go. Don't put any chemicals in there, don't do anything again, because it's self-cleaning. It's self-cleaning, but that's why you need Vagisil. So Vagisil is not bad, it's just the way you use it that makes it. If you have girls who have like long nails, if you have long nails and you're used to cleaning yourself,
long nails,
you're going to like scratch yourself and get a wound. When you have a wound like that, if you have like maybe even a sore, just uncomfortable, don't use these things. Don't use them. They're going to cause bad irritation, and you don't know if your body is going to react to it in any kind of way. I mean, even if it doesn't have to be long nails, but you can scratch yourself. Maybe you are going to the bathroom to pee or to go for number 2. So just be careful. If you have that, don't ever use this. Just use your normal common water, and don't use your sponge that you use for showering, because it has residues of soap. So always get a warm cloth, and just use water and just wipe out. It will always clean. So it's just usually just simple tricks.
No, you can't insert your finger up there. They need to know that.
Because your hands, they have all those little bacteria that you don't know where you've been, you don't know what you've touched during the day. You guys have touched money, you guys have touched someone's lipstick, so you can't just be putting something up there without knowing why. And you guys need to also be careful with the guys that you're with, because you don't know where the guy has been, you don't know where he has touched, yet you don't even know where he has been. So get in the habit of, if you know that guy is the kind of person who enjoys, being a little more intimate than your regular guy. Again, men, they're not going to if you tell them the problem, they're going to feel weird about it. But if you present them with a solution already and you covered it, so what you do, if you know your guy is that kind of person who likes to use his finger a little bit more than again, these white pieces of clothes are going to be your best friend. Always warm it up, warm water, hey, how was your day? Go get your hand, just you're just cleaning.
No, but
like you wipe his hands a little bit, or you know what? Or even those toilets that we usually have, the wipes, the female wipes that we have, wipe his fingers, because again, you don't know where he has been, you don't know where his fingers have touched. God forbid he even cheated with some other woman, so you just have to be proactive with your health and mindful.
I've had, speaking of wipes, not all wipes are good. Like ezimu zitawanya pH, pH flour. So would it be advisable for ladies to use baby wipes instead?
Would it be baby wipes? I think it's really good, because baby wipes are standard.
Because there's
any perfume. They're really safe, because they're meant to be something that protects the women, the baby themselves. So I bet it's almost close to pure. So you can use that. I think it works out really, really well. I would encourage a lot of people who have it to use it. I've used it before. It works wonders. Kubanga, you don't know how you're going to react with the ones that are standard. Tomanyo, people have duplicated it, especially if you're like in Uganda or you're in Africa. Tomanyo, if someone just did something, put a little chemical there to make it smell nice, those perfumes are really, really not good for you. And I wouldn't encourage anyone using anything that is so perfumed and so strong. Kubanga, how your body is going to react. So you might as well leave it alone. So baby wipes are a definite 100 for me to use.
Okay. And then we have, for that time of the month, panty lines, Kungoye, Wayamba Dolgoye Road, it's during that time of the month, and you'd rather use tampons. Personally, I don't. I don't use tampons. Okay, zikola, but I'm not comfortable with them. But I think instead of having those marks on your clothes, those lines, you'd rather go for tampons. And I mean, Nabagendo Kuga, there was a time when Nagendo Kuga, not here, back in Uganda, someone was having their period. Nasarawa Gate was really, really nasty.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was nasty. So tampons are a better option. If you just can't stay away from the pool, if you can't stay away from tight, revealing clothes, I mean, they're a good option. What about Tagaman's thong? Tozija ku thong. Oba I'm having my period or not. Make use of, you know, the tampons. And then we have the liners, Alex. What do you think of the panty liners?
Panty liners are, like, every woman should get in the habit of using a panty liner. That's like your savior from grace. Like, it's panty liners are going to be your best friend, especially if you know you have, you're dating somebody and you guys are sexually active, you guys on the regular, you're in some place, you're in some corner. You don't always want, again, something, if we're being realistic, you know, you went through a hard day, you were working, or stuff like that, so you have sweated a lot, there's like a scent that is coming from there, you know, you have used your goodies, but they have not helped. Panty liners are going to be your saving grace, especially if you know you are one of those women who, you're going to meet your guy and it's going to, you know, you have spontaneous sex out of nowhere. You don't want him to be taking off your andi and then akasuka kumbe weka timu face. So usually when you have panty liners, you can always go and you know, just take that off, and then it's like you have just worn a new pair of underwear. So it's always good to have. They save you from so many things, and they keep that scent, whatever scent is going to come out. They absorb it just like a pad would if you are going through your period. Especially
after your period.
Exactly.
Yeah, before the discharge really clears.
Yeah, so they can they absorb all that smell, all that sweat. They absorb it and they keep it, and then you can always, they're so small, you can put them in a purse, you can put them in those little pockets, you can put them in your jean trousers.
Yeah, that's small.
They're so good and they're compatible, so you can carry them anywhere, which is really good. All the time. They help out with so many things, and guys, make sure you always have your pant liners, because those ones will always help you through every situation. So I use those and I encourage them.
I know who to run to the next time I forget to carry mine. And then we have the shavers.
Shavers.
We have Twagalanyo sleevelesses. I'm one of them. I'm one of them for some reason. But mchala gena wanika, you know, enkwa wanola banga ngechiri wansa uchikambwe nyonyo. As for the lady part, sija just bako bule mwa ina preference here, you know, sigenda chest baka echo. I mean, the people with men, abagama, me, I like my bush, you know. I mean, omsajo chayagala, and you're both comfortable with it. But when it comes to armpits, I think that's a totally different story.
Armpits, I mean, this shavers are, it's a hit and run with shavers. Shavers are tricky. Shavers are going to be very, very hard. People, whenever you're shaving, stop using shavers with dry skin. No gaman no, let me go shave. Oh, let me go shave. Ogenda funa bumps, those little bumps that come out of nowhere, because your skin is going to be so irritated. Yeah. So the best way to use a shaver, if you're in the habit of using it and you're not a friend of waxing is not something that you do. It's out of your price point.
I think they should be for people with skin that is not sensitive. Some people have sensitive skin and they can't use shavers. So
shavers, the way you use shavers is make sure always use shavers when you're showering. It's a good way to do it, because use soap. Go to your area. If you don't have the particular, like usually Gillette or Venus have their own particular soap they use. It helps you remove the hair ahead of time. Or when you loosen the hair, so when you shave, it comes up easily. So if you can't do that, and you can't afford those, or you only have the shavers, make sure you always shave when you're in the shower or when you are wet. So when you're wet, just put a little bit of soap, make it foaming, and then shave, because that makes it smoother and more easier so to get those bumps. You avoid those bumps that come in, then after you have shaved when it's like a dry skin. So always make sure whenever you're shaving on a wet surface, and you put a little bit of maybe a soap to loosen it up or to make it a little bit softer. Go solo shaving easily. If you're like me, I'm a friend of, I hate shavers because they always give me that irritation, and my skin is a bit sensitive. So it's a painful process, but I'm always the one who goes for those waxing. You can wax the landing strip, it's going to be like you're not going to have any hair follicle out of place. So from front to back, everything is taken care of. So you don't have to hustle.
Have you going for those things?
Waxing is the only thing that I do.
Okay, I mean, have you gone to a parlor?
I go to a parlor. I go to European Wax every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks I go. Because most of the time they tell you go every 4 weeks. Whenever you do a session, they tell you go every 4 weeks, because that's the time it takes for hair to fully grow up, to grow back. So what I usually do is that most of the time, if I know I have I've taken time without going, I would shave a little bit ahead of time with these shavers, and then go go to the waxing area, and then have them strip clean everything. Ogena sanga omwala nga ashevinze maso, then emabega yerabiddeyo. People forget that hair grows even in the back.
Exactly. A lot of it, by the way.
A lot of it, and it's nasty looking.
It's TMI, but I mean, we have to talk about these things. Well, see, we have to be able to every day, but it is so necessary. That people shave the front clean, never take away design, never take away manya, never take away and they forget the back.
The back is very expensive. I know it's hard to get there. Kubango body, you are, for sometimes it's hard to reach that area or stuff like that, and it's very, very easy for you to cut yourself properly. So if you have a partner, you're comfortable with your partner, also mugamba. I know it's very, very hard. It's something that guys don't do, but if you're comfortable, you have reached that level of comfort with your partner can always help you out. If not, if you're in Uganda, if you're anywhere in Africa, put yourself or take let me go to a spa and have that area cleaned, because a lot of you want to try all those positions you see online. You want to try all these sexual positions. They're going to turn you over, and the whole forest is going to be in the back. And there's nothing that looks worse than actually you being turned over, and a whole lot of your hair is in the back, and the rest of it is
and other things.
So if you want to try all these things out, we are in the 21st century, ladies. Yeah. These are things that are easily, if you cannot do the wax, go to their hair remover. Their hair remover cream.
Nair, yes. I know. I mean that's the only brand I know. Nair. You can always use Nair.
You put the cream on there for like almost 5 minutes, and you let it go. And after that, you can just wipe it clean. So all that hair goes off. It's painless. You don't feel anything. You don't get to cut yourself by accident, because those wounds are so painful. If you can't do shavers, this is the other thing you can use. Those little razor blades they use for to shape your eyebrow.
Eyebrows, yeah.
That's a little long one. You can always use those for your armpits. They're really, really good. They don't leave you with any bumps. So you can just trim it very, very nice and very easily. If you can't use your regular Gillette or Big has some shavers also. So if you can't use those, you can't afford them, or you can get them but you don't like them, use those eyebrow shapers. They work wonders.
Wow.
Manange tubigezaako ne tumanyi tusobola bigamba abantu.
Twanange. Bulijjo ebintu bino emanyi nnyo bw'oti. Okay.
It's trial and error. You try it out and then you're like, okay.
You talked about this. Earlier on when we were having our private conversation, you brought it up. Tell me what you think of it. Oh, by the way, this is KY gel. It's a lubricant, premium silicone lubricant. First of all, the reason why it's here is because we know rough sex can cause infections. Yeah. If you're not well lubricated and you have sex, also the rubbing of the skin, no jam over day. But
but just simple discomfort. You're just going to be so uncomfortable. You're going to have sores, because the more you rub a skin, you're causing a wound to form. So ogena benangori uncomfortable. You can't wear your underwear. You can't wear anything. So you go naked because there's so much pain. So gel is really nice. I know people don't want to talk about it, but there's a reason. I've gone to Uganda so many times, and I've gone to salons so many times. And all those things. So let's talk about it. It's gel. It's already pre-made for you guys. It's like artificial water for you. So why not try it out?
Do you have any people who can stand by it? Do you have any testimonies?
But guys, being the spirit of being honest.
Yeah.
These things save you. They save you a lot, because you guys are going to, or you don't want to tell your guy that, you know what, let's stop for a session, I'm tired, because of manya bizibubyo. Ogena banga, you are a little bit dry, and you can't tell him maybe this time, Ogambe, 1 round was enough for you. But for him, he still wants maybe 3 or 4. So you know your limit. Ogamba, today I've gotten tired and everything. These are the little katasa. It's like artificial water for you. Ladies, like we were talking about it. We might as well be honest about it. This is going to save you a lot of time. Men, we love you guys, but they're not going to even know the difference. Again, Agamba, my God, you are so juicy today. Like you don't know anything. So what you do is, when you finish your first round, I'm just being honest. When you finish your first round, go clean up and everything. Go clean up, the way I talked about earlier, go clean up a little bit. Once you finish cleaning up a little bit and you're good to go, you have used that warm towel like you were supposed to do to make sure that you're not getting any sores or anything. Ukateka katono, but like ukateka katono, once your body gets that stimulation, that it's easy, it's good to go. It will produce its own, but you need a little help.
Yeah, to
start. A little help to start.
Starter.
So you use it and then you put it on. Once the way they made it is that once your body feels it, it's preempted to also add its own.
Okay.
So
and it doesn't tamper with the natural pH of
it's literally artificial water that has been made nga oil
to mimic the real water.
Yeah, galinga mazoge nyine that no one is going to tell the difference. So, but it's really good because one, you don't want to get injured when you can't tell your guy you are dry. You're going to cause injury for him and yourself because dry skin, that friction, okay, you're going to hurt him. He's going to get a wound in some place because his skin will peel, and you're also going to peel. Your skin
and you can transmit disease
exactly, and you don't want that. So save yourself that. Women, we have so many tricks up our sleeve. The guys never notice these things. They never know the difference. Agamba, oh my God, my woman loves me so much. She's so ready for me.
She's ever ready.
She's ever ready. He has stories like, you know what, I'm going to go back to. It serves you so much. Use it. It's gel. It's lubricant. Everyone should have something in their core because you're being honest with us. There are times when you're not in the mood. And when you're not in the mood, your body is not going to do exactly as you. Yeah. But you cannot tell your man who pays the bills, who makes sure you look good, who does all these things for you. And you tell him, honey, today I'm not. So you know what? Oh my God, I feel like I gotta go pee. You go. Clean yourself up real good. Use this natural gundi. Make the guy have a good time, and you're done with it. It helps out. It's little tricks in the trade that everyone knows how to use, and it's again, you're not hurting him in any way. You're just making sure that
these things.
Because so lubricant is.
We might as well talk about it.
Everyone should have them in their closet, and that's it.
Senga Alex.
And then that's Senga, but we have again, it's trial and error. It's trial and error. You hear people talking about it. You learn something every day. I tell me, I pay attention. Whenever girls talk, I'm like,
I know.
So you hear, you pile up trial and error, and then you experiences from other people. So it's like that.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you for your input today.
You are welcome.
My lovely viewers, our lovely viewers, thank you for watching. Some of you have stuck around like all the way, and you've been here all the way. I have Husna Hassan. Thank you so much for your contribution. Stephen Mekedulu, Evangelist Arnold, Evelyn Namusoke. Thanks for the show, ladies. Thank you, Eva. Thank you for watching. I have Alex Hitch. I have Madi Ziwa. I have Asimwe, I have Kel. Kesh is a very big fan of yours, by the way. Yes, we went to school together. I'm not surprised he's here. I have Kesh, I have Ima, I have, Husna. And there's so many of you whose names I haven't mentioned. Oh, there's Hilary Taylor. Thank you so much. If I haven't mentioned your name, doesn't mean I value you any less. Thank you so much. From wherever you're watching, please tune in again next Saturday. Same time. This was Love, Sex and Money. We're having Girl Talk with Alex. Alex Nakato. I was going to say the other one. With Alex Nakato. And thank you, Alex. Do you have anything you'd like to say before we close?
So the topic we had today was just, we're talking about girl talk and just clean, staying clean. The opinions, we have singers who have much more knowledge and they know more, but there's so many things. Again, the experiences I've talked about today on the show, therefore ladies who are my age, I've met who are my age, and they share their opinion with me. This is what happened, and me, my experiences as well as a woman mature, a girl maturing into a lady, into hopefully going to be someone's wife, going to be someone's mother, and I want to be able to know these things.
Yeah.
So
and pass on the information.
Yeah, I pass on the information. But if there's anything I've said in error, please feel free to always. Alex, I am so willing to open because to learn that, because every woman reacts different to every kind of product. Some people like it, some people don't. So if I talk something and because it's according
to her experience.
Yeah, it's someone's experience, and I want some other person to know that those little tricks and trade, whatever of the trade. So if I didn't say anything, please feel free to advise me and tell
to comment.
me. Yeah,
you can also comment. We shall go through some of these comments and also bring boy talk. Okay. That's a very good idea. Let's talk to our producers and see what we can do. Once again, this was Love, Sex and Money, hosted by Maureen, and my guest was Alex. See you next Saturday.
Bye.